Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we talk about Starbucks again. Guess what they're up to this time? Of late, it has been drama after drama, and it's like they're not going to stop until everything, or rather their sales, improve again. A lot of people have been boycotting the coffee company, leading to it losing customers and sales dropping. Are they doing anything about it? Of course, yes. If not everything possible, because we have seen them coming up with different tactics lately. But the one they've come up with now has really worked. In fact, let's just say their PR department really did a good job on this one, because a lot have fallen for it. If you don't know what is happening, then don't worry, because I am here to break it down for you. So all it had to take was Starbucks collaborating with Stanley cups, and boom, people are taken. Now in these videos, different people share how these new Starbucks Stanley cups have reversed the entire boycott and showed exactly how people stand for nothing. Some even went as far as calling those who have bought these cups as hypocrites. Take a look at these videos. I will be right back.
In that same breath that y'all just came on here and fucking annihilated these fucking preteen girls for going into Sephora and acting a complete fool over drunk elephant, y'all turned around and did the same fucking thing over these Stanley cups that are actually collaborated with Starbucks. Not only are y'all hypocrites, because what happened to that BOYCOTT? I thought we wasn't doing Starbucks. I thought it was watermelons and free to Palestinian children. But when Stanley drops a new color cup for a holiday that's not even here and collaborates with the mass genocide corporation, y'all is up in Target fighting each other for the same cup half of y'all already got 6 of that you gonna drink the same raggedy ass water out of. Y'all are literally going into water poisoning over these fucking Stanley cups, and they just collaborated with the whole genocide mass corporation that we have been boycotting for the last, I don't know, couple months. Where do y'all think those little kids are getting that behavior? The little girls that's going into Sephora and up the drunk elephant products and running around the store and being itchy and fighting people. Where do you think they get that from? No, can't be their moms fighting over the Stanley cups in Target. Because I don't know how many videos I've seen with the mom, the kid, fucking baby fighting over a fucking red Valentine's Day Stanley cup. That, again, is the official collaboration with Starbucks that are exclusive to Starbucks and Target, but Starbucks wouldn't sell them because they're doing so horrible in the market that they pushed them off into Targets. That Starbucks had nothing to do with it. Look at this article from the Daily Mail that clearly states that it's Starbucks' latest Stanley Cup collaboration with Target. The shit is called Starbucks X Stanley. All because it's got a fucking double wall vacuum sealed straw. You just stop dropping watermelons. Meanwhile, there's a whole fucking mass genocide and cleansing going on by this same company that supports them. But because it's another color, because God forbid pink comes out and red and sparkles come out, fucking things have made it to StockX. But you guys love to say Stanley is a wholesome brand. The next time y'all get on here and talk about another generation acting like belligerent fools over something materialistic, go and look at your Stanley cup. Go and look at your watermelon colored mass side cup. Y'all took that no more boycotting seriously, huh? I don't own a Stanley cup, and as of now, I never will. So you guys buy them all. I'm going to take a back seat on that one. Because one thing Starbucks has been doing is pushing advertising down your throats. I mean, come on now. They were just doing the buy one, get one free cups, which was a soft launch of the Stanley collaboration, and they saw that nobody wanted them. They said their markets were down $1 billion. Yeah, you guys just gave that back to them in 24 hours. So good job, Stanley Cup moms. And next time you see a teen in Sephora fighting over drunk elephant, I want you to keep in mind your business. Because now you are just as responsible as everybody else who supported mass diet. So I hope the water that you're drinking out of that straw tastes even remotely close to the water that thousands of children and people can't even get.
Y'all really ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Like, all it took was a collaboration between Starbucks and Stanley for y'all to fold. A week ago, we were protesting, but they collaborated, and y'all was like, I need to get my metal cup. Do y'all remember when y'all were hitting each other over a chicken sandwich? Do y'all remember when y'all were fighting over toilet paper? We look back at those things, and we're actually like, what the fuck? This is the same thing. These companies know, they just know how dense Americans can be, and they play on it. And y'all fall for it every time. Like, baby, whoever's in the Starbucks PR team, they definitely deserve a raise. I'll give them that. Because it's like y'all are so predictable.
Y'all buckled. You sold your dignity, conscience, and soul. You sold your entire humanity over a $50 Stanley Starbucks cup. Ugh. You spit. You're spending $50 on a cup? You're spending $50 for a container that keeps liquid cold? You're in the winter time? You're stupid. You're stupid. Ew. You're gross. You're disgusting. You are absolutely the worst of the worst. You have literally heard everything that is going on. You heard why Starbucks is being boycotted. You heard about Starbucks' involvement in children being smashed under, and you said, but this pink Starbucks cup, that's $50 though? Y'all camped out outside and wrapped around the building in a line that long for a pink Stanley Starbucks cup. Gross. Ew. You stupid.
Now, the Starbucks Stanley Cup collaboration has caused mayhem at Target. Customers hoping to score the latest Starbucks and Stanley quencher documented long lines, campouts, and fights at their local Target. An insulated tumbler with a cult-like following is causing chaos at a department store chain with an even bigger cult-like following. On January 3rd, Stanley, the company behind the viral unbreakable 40-ounce double-wall vacuum insulated tumblers, released a collaboration with Starbucks in a winter peak hue sold exclusively at Target stores, and it caused long lines, overnight campouts, and mayhem in stores. Will the viral Target or Starbucks tumbler be restocked? Well, social media was abuzz this week with the launch of a new Stanley Cup, but if you missed out on the shimmery winter pink Starbucks and Stanley Cup on Wednesday, you may be out of luck. Now, the 40 oz cups were sold exclusively at Target for $49.95, and videos emerged showing lines outside stores and crowds scrambling to get their hands on the ultra popular item. Two other limited edition cups, bubblegum pink and cherry red, went fast as well. Now, almost all Target and Starbucks locations reported the cups were sold out, though you could luck out and find a pink Stanley tucked away on a shelf. If not, chances are you will have to turn to resale sites, because a spokesperson told USA that the cups won't be restocked in stores. Now, the pink Stanleys would not be restocked and will only be available for sale while suppliers last, a Starbucks representative said. If you absolutely must have one of the cups, your best bet would be a resale site like eBay, but be prepared to pay much more than sticker price. On eBay, the cups are selling for as much as $350 compared to $427 on Mercari. Or if spending that much for something to drink out of isn't your thing, USA Today has come up with a list of more affordable dupes. Now, if you purchase a product or register for an account through a link on their site, you may receive compensation. By using this site, you consent to their user agreement and agree that your clicks, interactions, and personal information may be collected, recorded, or stored by them and social media and other third-party partners in accordance with their policy. Now, these Starbucks Stanley tumblers are reselling for hundreds of dollars online. 2023, the year that a water bottle has the potential to go viral, morph from a water vessel to an aesthetic accessory, and become one of the most coveted products in the world. The only thing that could make the TikTok famous Stanley quencher, which boasts more than 20 million sachets on the platform, became even more ubiquitous Now, a new collaboration with Starbucks, which is already home to perhaps the second most popular beverage vessel in the world, the venti tumbler. On November 2nd, the coffee giant released a limited edition version of the Stanley quencher in a Starbucks exclusive red shade for the holidays. Since releasing in stores, the vacuum insulated tumbler has become so popular that customers have been spotted camping out for hours in order to get their hands on the fast-selling cup and even reselling them online for hundreds of dollars. Now, thankfully, if you are in the market for the limited edition Stanley quencher, there are multiple listings on resale sites such as eBay if you're willing to shell out the starting price of around $155. Now, if like most of the people, you'd prefer to forgo the red hue for any of the other dozens of colorways that the Stanley quencher comes in, then you can buy your very own on Amazon for as low as $40. The 40 Oz vacuum insulated tumbler features a lead, straw, and handle and comes in dozens of vibrant colors for hundreds of dollars. Now, thankfully, if you are in the market for the limited edition Stanley quencher, there are multiple listings on resale sites such as eBay if you're willing to shell out the starting price of around $155. Now, if like most of the people, you'd prefer to forgo the red hue for any of the other dozens of colorways that the Stanley quencher comes in, then you can buy your very own on Amazon for as low as $40. The 40 Oz vacuum insulated tumbler features a lead, straw, and handle and comes in dozens of vibrant colors such as cambray, blue, or orchid purple. Now, if you want to be a bit more unique, there are more playful patterns like the brand new tie-dye versions, which go for around $75 a piece but are currently 18% off. Now, these are sites that are advertising these cups. Shop through some of the most popular Stanley quencher styles below and purchase more of their offerings here, and they show the cups. Now, all of this just shows how it is business for many. What happened to boycotting Starbucks again? Now, if you thought the rush of shoppers was gone after Christmas, you thought wrong. TikTok of Target guests racing to grab limited edition Stanley Valentine's Day cups the second they are replaced on the shelves have gone viral on the FYP, and the collection, which started rolling out December 31st in stores and on Target.com, has now sold out almost everywhere. Fans who weren't able to find the cups at their stores have taken to X, formerly Twitter, to ask Target when another drop might happen and share their predictions. One TikToker was so confident the cups would return to shelves that they said they were planning on skipping the crowd. However, another user predicted that people who missed out were out of luck based on past Stanley drops, saying Stanley takes so long to restock Target sometimes, so you can't chance it missing out on a release color that you love. It may not return. Unfortunately, the last theory is true. The Valentine's Day Stanley Cup collection will not be restocked. A spokesperson from Target tells Elite Daily the Valentine's Day Stanley Cups were only available while supplies last. So if you haven't been able to find a pink or red Stanley Cup in your Target, it's likely you won't at all. Now, regular Stanley Cups have their share of hype, but this collection was particularly eye-catching. In particular, fans were loving a $50 shimmery pink Starbucks and Stanley quencher in Target Valentine's Day Stanley Cups collection. The special 40-ounce pink collab cup, which was sold exclusively in Starbucks stores at Target locations starting January 3rd, even had some guests like TikToker Vincent Marcus camping out overnight to buy it. Resellers are now selling it for around $200 on eBay. Now, you could splash to get the Stanley Cup from a reseller if you really wanted. However, Target says that guests can look forward to more Stanley items in 2024 that include new colors, prints, and collaborations with exciting brands. So there may be another cup you want to save your money for next time. After all, the Starbucks and Stanley Cup collabs are always a popular item. Along with their holiday match collection, Starbucks released a limited edition red Stanley quencher in November 2023 that sold out quickly as well and also ended up being resold online for hundreds of dollars. We have come to the end of the video. What do you have to say about this issue?